Hello Capricorns, thanks for coming to your December 2019 chakra healing session. I'm Adjoa. It's nice to have you back. I'm a little late this month. I had a big sewing project that took too much time than I anticipated. Either ways, I feel that it worked out perfectly because I'd always wanted to change the timing at which I put my videos out so that it will be in great alignment with the moon. You know, after the full moon, before the new moon is when it's best to kind of work when it comes to cleansing, you know, and releasing things and reorganizing and preparing for the new moon, for the new information that is gonna come in for the next month. So all being said, it's all divine timing, so it's perfect. Bottom line is I'm here, so that's good. I'll be pulling 7 cards representing the 7 main chakras in your body, and then I will pull some archangel cards for more advice, and then I'll have a channeling session with the ancestors and spirit guides in the end. So in all, to be like 40 to an hour. It'd be nice to have you watch it all the way through because interesting things happen in the end, in the middle, you know, and all that stuff. So thank you again. At this moment, I'm gonna call on the divine creator of all things, the source energy, archangels, spirit guides, mighty ancestors, our higher selves, and the spirit beings that are here to support the human evolution. I call on you to use me as a channel to pass on the healing information that I need to have for the Capricorns that are watching me at this moment. Alright, so I think I'm done shuffling for the Capricorns. Thank you. Alright, I'll cut the cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So I'm pulling the cards and we're gonna get started. Yep. Capricorn. Okay. So Capricorns, in your base chakra, the first chakra, you have 7 of Swords. In your second chakra, you have 8 of Staffs. In your third chakra, you have 9 of Cups. In the fourth chakra, you have 3 of Staffs. In the fifth chakra, you have 9 of Swords. In the sixth chakra, you have 5 of Staffs. In the seventh chakra, you have Queen of Cups. Okay, Cups, my Capricorns. So let's just dive right on in with the first chakra, which is all about your foundation and things that you need to survive on this planet. You know, things pertaining to money and, you know, just taking care of your well-being and health and all that stuff. You have the 7 of Swords there. 7 of Swords is to me, it's a card of like giving up, you know, like you feeling like you're working so hard and getting almost nothing in return, you know, and you contemplating the idea of like, you know what, I feel like just giving up and taking what I've accomplished and walking away from whatever I'm doing and just letting it be. So it's sort of like a giving up energy, you know. It's not all the way lost, you know, but in your mind you're not thinking positively about the way you are living and, you know, how you're making your money and stuff like that. It may be that you're probably thinking of, you know, walking away from a job that is not paying you enough, or stuff like that. It could even be domestic issues, and changing things around that you think that is not helping. I don't think that is a good placement, because you can't give up. The thought of you giving up and walking away is not healthy for you. This is not a place to be mentally second guessing yourself and stuff like that, because once you think about giving up and wanting to walk away from your job and stuff like that, then worry starts to set in, and then you don't know. Next thing you start thinking, how am I going to survive? How am I going to do this? How am I going to so it's like a little bit of a dangerous place to have the Seven of Swords. Though it's like a mental thing that is starting to happen and probably has not really set in yet, but what the mind wants brings it into manifestation if you focus on it that much. So the first thing I'm gonna say is that you need to just mentally stop thinking about giving up and think of solutions on how to solve this issue. If it's a new job that you need, then you need to think of that and do that. Get your mind out of the losing out battle mentality, of you thinking that you may not make it mentality, because it brings in more negative energy, and then you start to actually usher in things not going the way you want it because of the way you're thinking about it. Okay, so you need to get your mind right, because this is all mental here. Once your mind is in a good place, then you'll be in a good mental state to make the right decisions concerning this situation. So I suggest that you do some grounding work, before it gets out of hand. Okay, because then from there, if you don't work on it, then you go and barricade yourself, like the Eight of Swords, which is the next card up. If you don't work on this, you're gonna go barricade yourself and imprison yourself mentally, and shut yourself down and not wanting to do anything and cause yourself unnecessary pain, and then it keeps going on and on and on. So let's work on it. Let's nip it in the bud right now before it gets out of hand. Okay, because the foundation is very important. If you don't know how you're going to survive, it can really get you off your balance. So like I said, some grounding work, do some exercises, release some of the tension by just relax and sleep, get enough rest. Okay, watch your indigestion, because you might feel stuck, like stuffed up with food or something like that. Cleanse your colon, eat your red fruits and vegetables, drink a lot of water, keep some bloodstones on you. What else? Like I said, yeah, mentally start visualizing what you truly want. If it's the new job, whatever the solution is that's going to get you from the giving up mentality, you need to visualize that and focus your energy on this results rather. That way you don't bring this in. Okay, so that's what I have for you for the first chakra for now. If anything pops in my head, I'll let you know. Now moving into the second chakra here, you have the Eight of Staves. The Eight of Staves, it's in the position where your desires, your passions, the pleasure, things that you love and stuff like that to do to make you feel good, your sexuality, it's childbirth is here, creativity is here, stuff like that. You're receiving some information really quickly, maybe it could be communication between someone that you want to have fun with, that you desire. There's a romantic interest somewhere, or there's enthusiasm about, you're feeling enthusiastic about, some information that needs to come to you. probably it could be concerning this situation in your foundation. It could be about finances and stuff like that, because your desires is always not, kind of intertwined with things that you're doing to live, in a joyful, peaceful way. And most of the time it always kind of wraps itself around finances a little bit, unless that, or sometimes you have projects or creative stuff that you're doing, or just or spiritual work that you're doing, you know, it's always about the goal that you're trying to attain, and it's information that you're getting quickly concerning this stuff, or you have to pass on information quickly to people to help you out, and that's what you are thinking about, you know, at this moment, and that's what you desire, and you're putting your, you know, your passion and everything, you know, into this information that has to go to people so they can probably be of help to you, or you know, you know what I'm saying, or you getting this information that's going to help you to get some extra things going so you can enjoy your life a little better and relax. So I don't think that is impeding anything in your second chakra. I don't think that is stopping anything. It's just, it's almost like a solution. You're doing something, you're reaching out, and some other people are reaching out to you. Information is coming to you, and I think that is going to be pertaining to what you tied into your desires and pleasures. So really, I don't see how that is a block. To me, like I said, it's actually helping the situation. So we're gonna move on to the third chakra. Now with the third chakra, you have the Nine of Cups there. The Nine of Cups is a card of fulfillment. You know, it's like an emotional fulfillment. You're almost there where you feel like everything that you've been working towards, you know, is happening the way you really want it, and emotionally you feel elated, okay? That sometimes things that you're wishing for has come to you, and it could be that all that you're wishing for has come to you, and some could be in the information that is in your second chakra, right? Because it's connected to your creativity, passion, pleasure, and things that you love doing, things that you're passionate about, okay? This is what makes you feel good, and so it is connected to that information, you know, that you have, you know, that it's like a wish come true, and these are information coming to you. So if you don't know, then you need to look into the information, look in your email, look in your phone and stuff like that, to see what is coming to you. Also pay attention to things you're watching that you love watching, like TV. You watch TV for pleasure. Pay attention to the information that comes to you through the TV, your phone. You know, you watch things on the phone. They all have little messages there that is connected to the wish fulfillment that has come to you, that you've ushered in, okay? So that's part of what's going on. But then the Nine of Cups being this fulfillment card in the third chakra, which is in the solar plexus, is where, you know, your gut instincts, your own strength, your willpower, you know, your I say your karuna all the time. I always use it. This is the things, you know, for you to lock into the purpose, the things that you really matters to you. It's like, okay, you have a dream. This is where you use the power, the will within yourself to go after that dream that you look forward to so badly, okay? So in this case, you already feel like, you know, you got what you wanted, you worked on something and it has come to you, or you have this energy with you that, you know, it's like this positive attitude about yourself. It's either you gotten what you wanted by working hard, using your will to bring it into your life, which is, I can see, or you feel this way and this is what is fueling you to go out there and do what you need to do to usher in the things that you desire, okay? It's one or the other there. So I don't see it as a bad thing. In fact, if it's anything, it's going to encourage you and make you feel happy enough to go after what it is that you desire, okay? So either way, it's a good card to have in your solar plexus, because when you have happy news and you've manifested something and it has come to you, it really makes you feel good and gives you the courage that you need, which is all connected to the third chakra, to even do more. So whatever it is going to uplift your energy and put you in a place that you're going to go after what you want and also enjoy what you want, okay? Now the only thing that the other thing that I'm seeing here that makes it really even makes me believe that it is a wish that has come to you. Something that you wish for that will bring you joy has already come to you. Is when you look at the heart space, which is the fourth chakra, you have the Three of Staffs, which means that you're very optimistic. The Three of Staffs here it's in your heart space. You're very optimistic. You're waiting for things that you've worked hard for, and you have a positive outlook, okay, on whatever you've manifested and you've worked hard for, and you know that you're going to get good returns. And it's so contradictory to the first chakra, though. It's so weird in this situation. This is all stuff that causes imbalance, okay? Your heart thinks this way, but your actions is a different thing. You're acting like you're quitting. You want to get off your job and just move, but then in your heart space, you feel like, you know, everything that you're working towards is going to yield good results, and you're very optimistic, and you've planned yourself very well, you know. And that's a good card to have in the heart space, because in the heart space, when you have positive energy there, it spreads through the whole chakras. It's so powerful, okay, that it can subside things. So hopefully in this situation you have more good going on so far, that this walking away, it would just be a thought and not linger into physical action. But this place though, it's really about physical action, okay? You're thinking about it and you're gonna do it. So I'm telling you, don't do it if it's gonna cause problems. You're not gonna be able to, you know, survive unless you have positive, you know, outcomes here. You have positive plans in place to take care of things. Don't just drastically do that. So let's move on to this to the fifth chakra. Now you see, there's a lot happening in your expression. In the fifth chakra, you have the Nine of Swords. It's the card of depression, sadness, okay? You feeling bad luck, like stressed out, like you're really stressing out about things not working out in the way you want it. You're not in your high spirits at all. You think that everything that you do fails. You feel like a failure here, and this is how you are putting yourself out there, and you are walking away from things, okay? So internally you have all these good things going on, but physically you're doing things that are counteracting this stuff. So it's a major imbalance, okay? This is how we get messed up. You know, you have to be in alignment with your thoughts and actions. To be in alignment, to be whole, is that your heart, mind, soul, body, spirit are all working towards a goal. They are in alignment. They are all helping each other. It gets all messed up, and conflictions come, and diseases happen, and misalignments and imbalances happen when you're acting a certain way and thinking a certain way and feeling a certain way that are all not incohesive with each other. And this is what is happening. And it gets even crazier. When you look at your sixth chakra, there's a battle, internal battle. Why wouldn't there be internal battle? I just talked about it. It's too many conflicts going on. So this, in your spiritual sense, in your spiritual eye, in your wisdom, where you're supposed to have clarity and you know, use your spiritual psychic ability, there is a conflict there. There's a battle going on in your third eye. You're not gonna manifest anything in such chaos. Who are you fighting? You're like in constant mental battle with people, probably the people at your work and people that are around you. You're not looking good. You are in conflict with yourself. You need to work on the first chakra and the fifth chakra and the sixth chakra, okay? The sixth chakra, this constant battle here needs to just stop. Well, let me backtrack and give you what you need to do for the fifth. The fifth, the depression, the best way to come out of that is for you to get out in nature and start breathing some fresh air, okay? First, you need to get out of that by not sleeping and laying and cramming yourself up and talking about how sad and how you're a failure to people and looking so bad and all this stuff, looking like life has been snatched out of you. That's how you look like outside. And to the people that are around you, that's how they see you. That's how you're expressing yourself. And you're talking about things that are not working out when you're talking to people and stuff like that. You need to stop doing that. Stop talking. Take some time out for yourself. Pamper yourself. Okay? First off, start drinking some nice teas to start calming you down. Take some nice baths, spiritual baths, to cleanse your whole being. Drink these teas with honey. There is something spiritual about honey. Okay? It does amazing work on the inside. Do some turmeric tea with honey also, to cleanse the astral part of your body, the head space. Okay, if you are really highly spiritual, then you can mix turmeric with the lemon water and wipe it on your crown. Okay, especially with this struggle going on, to detox what is going on in the head space. Okay, in your sixth sense and in your throat. So you drink the turmeric tea, but you can also mix lemon with the turmeric, lemon water, fresh lemon. Don't go and get any fake stuff. With the fresh turmeric, and rub that paste on your crown. It will detox all this stuff that's going on here, this battle. Do that for these two places. And then also keep a turquoise on you. And when you meditate, you know, make the sounds. I'm not sure which sound is for the throat. I know you can research it, but I know it's yam lam. One of them, just research it, you will find it. It is a sound. It's either lamb or yam. I may be off, okay? It could be ram, it could be off. Right now I'm all over the place. So make the sounds. Probably Om is even good because you have a problem with the sixth sense also. So if I find it, I'll come and post it later. I have it in my books and I always do it, but I always say it all together. I don't separate them and do them each day like I used to. Like I dedicated every day to the specific chakra and I would chant that when I meditate. But these days I don't do that because like what is happening to me, I forget which one goes to which day to which chakra. So I mixed it. I made a song with all the chakra sounds and I sing it all. So in fact, I really don't remember which one goes to the astral one. I mean, to the throat chakra. But if all not well, you can chant the Om, because the Om will help with this part anyway. Okay, and then do your meditations and do a lot of breathing through your nose and watch your sinuses. Do some lemons and lemon teas with honey and cleanse your this area, sinus area. Okay, because some of you may be catching colds and stuff like that because you don't have anything positive to say, so you're creating negative energy right in this area. Okay, and to the crown, to the sixth sense anyway. So do that. Keep the turquoise like I said. Eat your blue, purple fruit, vegetables, stuff like that. Drink lots of water. Get enough rest. Take good naps, okay? Long naps. Don't do this under 6 hours thing. You need to sleep at least 8 hours to relax this muscle right here, and to also to allow the psychic energy to operate and for you to get the messages, because it happens at a certain time in the night between 3 and 5 a.m. okay? Yeah, so if you're waking up too early, that could obstruct things. You need to get in some really good sleep, okay? You need sleep for the sixth sense. People don't understand that. I sleep a lot. It's not that I'm depressed or anything, but when I sleep, I get messages, so I love my sleep. So I try to sleep. No, I don't sleep less than 8 hours. I sleep between 8 hours to 10 hours. I don't care what anybody says. I need that. It relaxes me and it makes me feel energized, and then I get a lot of messages, and you know, I mean, I'm clairvoyant, so you know, my dreaming is my world. So I need my rest. I don't know about everybody else, but you know, I know that it helps with the sixth sense. So do that. And also, what else? You can keep a clear quartz with you at this moment. A lapis lazuli will also help. Keep them under your pillow so it is really connected to the head. Okay, And like I said, do your meditation, do a lot of breathing exercises, do some yoga, and relax your nerves. Relax your nerves. Okay. Let's move on to the last chakra. You have the Queen of Cups there. Queen of Cups it's a highly emotional energy. Okay, and it's a balanced one. She got everything together. It's an energy that makes you more of a mother energy, like, you know, your compassion towards things and everything is really beautiful, a nurturing energy. Okay, you lack nothing. You have your intuition going, you have your psychic abilities going, you have finances in check, you know, physically you're connecting everybody, you're showing everybody love, you have a great bond with everybody, and this is what's in your crown. So with that being said, with this in your crown, this is how your spirit is operating at this moment. It's nurturing, it's very beautiful energy, like a mother-like energy. Okay, but it could also be that the spirits are telling you to embody this energy, or they're bringing you someone that has this energy that's going to give you great advice concerning situation that's going on. This might be an energy, like a spirit being. It could be anybody that embodies this energy that comes around you, that advises you out of your funk. Okay, that gives you good advice because you're nurturing, and then you need that nurturing love right now for whatever is making you feel this depressed, this sad, and, you know, like feeling like a failure and all this conflict. So it's one or the other. You know, somebody may be coming, they're sending you this help, or, you know, you are embodying this energy, which is both beautiful for the crown. Okay, the crown is the gateway to the spirit, to the universe. You feeling this oneness with everything. Okay, with source energy, with spirit guides, your ancestors, you know, all that is in this planet, that you know that you're one with the tree, you're not by yourself. This is a powerful energy to have. A queen energy is matured, you know what you're doing at this time. Everything is kind of like, you know, working in perfect harmony. You've embodied all these energies that I just mentioned about, and you've perfected it in your, and that's what is crowning you. So that's beautiful. So at this moment, I'm going to pull some archangel cards. My baby's crying with her big sister. I hope everything is okay with them. Anyway, my archangels, I call on you to please give me some advice. Thank you for the Capricorn's healing session. Thank you. One more card for the Capricorns, my archangels. Thank you so much. Ooh, you gave me two more. All right. Okay. I'm gonna take that. So the archangels gave us divine order, sensitivity, comfort, and life review. Let's do that quickly. We'll start with the comfort. Archangel Azrael, I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. See, that's what the archangel is saying. It says even the strongest people go through problems, so you need to write things down. Thank you so much, my angel, for the advice. All right. And allow your heart to heal. So the next card is Divine Order by Archangel Ragu. Says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. A win-win situation is brewing, one with solutions that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith that heaven is working behind the scenes to extract the highest good for all. Ask me to buoy your faith if it wavers. Use positive affirmations and prayers to keep your spirits high. Above all, make sure that your conversations about this situation involve positive and optimistic words and phrases. You are so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. So, you hear the archangels is saying that everything that is happening to you is in divine order. I guess you're meant to go through this period of this pain or depression that you may be feeling, and this heartbreak or whatever that is causing you this much pain at this moment. Let's look at the next card, the sensitivity. Okay, that's by Archangel Haniel. It says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Sensitivity is a beautiful and powerful gift, and there's no such thing as being too sensitive. Your sensitivity helps you to know the truth about situations and people, and it's important for you to trust and follow these hunches, intuitions, and impressions. Spend some time alone in nature to further develop your sensitivity. Avoid harsh situations and chemicals at home or at work. Ask me to help you choose life-affirming foods, beverages, companions, and activities. Know that it's safe for you to feel deep emotions as they are a part of your sensitivity. Visualize the two of us sealed in beautiful bluish white light. This light dissolves any lower energies, transmuting them into love. The light also helps you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. Okay, so you need to go out in nature and just relax and be one with nature. It's like being one with the divine. It's being one with God. It's being, some of you call the divine spirit God, all that, the creator, all that stuff. Being one is being in nature, because I guess the divine spirit is in all things, So let's look at the last card here so we can quickly channel in some ancestors and spirit guides, so whatever spirit entities may come true. So the last card is Life Review, Archangel Jeremiel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. It takes courage to look at your life, yet if done with compassion and a sense of humor, you will grow and learn from a life review. I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your higher good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. So it's time for a life review. I think that it's so important to do that. Like almost every year is good to kind of sit down and write down the major things that happen in your life, the emotional situations, the turning points, the negative things that hit you, just things that happen to you on a deep level. You need to write those things down and the dates down, add up the numbers, because what you're going to do is you're going to use that to see what's going on, what each numbers of and each year is bringing to your life, and that's a fine way of being able to see what you've done and be able to predict what it may happen when those numbers come around again. I use it to predict what's going to happen to me all the time, and it works very well. And it's interesting enough for you to hear. I know some of you may have already experienced this, but like for instance, if the year is 2019, which adds up to 3, the last time it was the year added up to 3 was 2010. The things that happened to you in 2010 is bound to repeat itself in 2019. I mean, I've experienced that, where the same energies come around for you to face and kind of go through the whole system again. I guess if you didn't finish things there, then I really don't understand how that works. But for me, what I've experienced is how things come around. Okay, so it helps you to predict and to understand your life and the cycles and the numbers, how they mean to you personally. And it helps you to discern information that is coming around you even easier. So I do agree that you do need to have a life review if that's what the angels are suggesting that you do, so that you can have better understanding of what's truly going on here. At this moment, I'm going to be channeling and some messages from the ancestors, if they come through. Any ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, I call on you for any further information that you may have for the Capricorns to aid your healing process, or just any information that you think they need to hear at this moment. Use me as a medium to pass on this information. Thank you very much. Okay. I heard that you have to believe in divine timing and realize that all is working in your highest good. Things you manifest come to you when it's supposed to. I hear that you need to stop blaming Jesus for your misfortune. I guess for those of you who are watching, some of you are Christians or something like that. I hear you deserve some accolades for all your hard work, but no one is to be blamed when things don't go your way. I hear show some dignity and stop relying on others to do things for you. I hear that some of you, someone here has pain in their lower abdomen. It's kind of dangerous. Eating too much pepper. I hear fibroids also. I hear indigestion problem. I heard that you're stemming up illusions in your head. You're too stubborn. When it comes to your life path, a journey to the south will be refreshing for you. Any ancestors here? I hear Melchizedek. Melchizedek says that the ancestor refused to come and speak at this moment. This is interesting, but I am assuming Melchizedek is still talking. It says that the movie Olympus Has Fallen exhibits how retaliation, or like how violence takes over when you want to get someone back, like, and how far your mind can go when you want to fight back and hurt someone back for hurting you. You need to learn from watching that movie how bad things can get, and start releasing all that negative thoughts. You are omnipotent, omnipresent, and you have to realize how powerful your own spirit is. Your thought waves are so deep. And negative thoughts of others create negative karma for you. You're stuck up in your ways. Too rigid. Allow your emotions to flow. Cry. It will cleanse you, your heart space. I hear you lack respect for others around you. Everybody is a part of the team here. And you may be the boss, but you are not the boss of everyone. Release it. You're not in control. Okay, my guides, any last words for the Capricorns? Sake of time here. I hear be frugal and don't overspend your money. Allow yourself some fresh air. Learn to forgive. Be optimistic. Love others as you love yourself. And let sleeping dogs lie. Okay. Alright, Capricorns. It's nice to have you. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Hope you have a lot to fix and work on before the next new moon. Also, don't be afraid to comment. I appreciate your likes, shares, and subscriptions. Okay, I'll see you in January. Take it easy on yourself, and I love you all.